Hi, David. We're really excited that you'll be joining us in Sydney for ASPLA 2022. Can you tell us a little about where you'll be joining us from?
Yes, I work at the Teachers College at Sangnyang University, which is in Seoul, in South Korea. And I teach pragmatics, phonology, ethics, and some practical stuff like teaching English writing and pronunciation in classroom discourse. So I'll be online only, unfortunately, because I have classes to teach the very next day.
We look forward to having you there. So, your presentation is titled Do Parents Scaffold Their Children? Modal Assessment, Process, and Theme in Korean from 7 to 10. Can you tell us a bit about this research project and what motivated you to explore this?
Sure, just like the title, I tend to like to start with a very practical problem. On the one hand, Korean kids are taught to be friendly and helpful to perfect strangers. And on the other, they have been taught to be wary of sexual predators. Seoul is a big city, it's a mega city, and it happens here too. So how do Korean parents cope with this? Especially when you've got two kids of slightly different levels of development, slightly different distances to the age of sexual maturation. How do you deal with that? Well, I think that looking at modality, so do this, don't do that, is not enough. I think that you have to look at how sexually explicit a parent is willing to be at what age. And I also think that you need to look at how modal assessment and explicit representation of the sexual threat are linked through theme resources, which are quite different in Korean than they are in English. So I think that you need to look at this as, you need to look at the question of scaffolding, as it's said, in the long term, in developmental terms as well. And systemic functional linguistics is a great way to do that.
Awesome. That's super interesting. And thank you for taking the time to tell us.